guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie Grande, and today I am actually going to be doing a get to know me video. However, I'm doing a little twist on it. So for those who are on the Disney College Programs Facebook board, you have probably seen a whole bunch of roommate binders, and what I mean by roommate binders is where they post a little bit about themselves, and if you guys are a match, they usually will end up like commenting down below and just being like, oh my gosh, like following, like I totally want to be your roommate, like we have so much in common. And that's a great way to know your roommates. I know a lot of people have actually found their roommates that way. However, since I'm living off-site with my husband, who will be my forever roommate, I decided let's do a get to know me video using those same questions, since technically you guys are coming along this journey with me as well. So I figured, why don't we get to know each other just a little bit more? So once again, I will be looking that way because my computer is that way, and I did have to write all the questions down. I did take a couple of questions out of there just because, one, they were repetitive, two, you guys are kind of already know sort of situation. So the first category that they actually had is background. So the first thing that they asked was for my name, which you guys already know, Leslie Grande. My gender is female. My orientation, I am straight. My relationship status, I am married. My birthday and age, I was born July 7th, so I'm a lucky 7 baby, and I'm going to be turning 23 this year, so I will be starting the program 23. I feel like I'm very old compared to a whole bunch of them that are actually doing the program, since I've seen everyone usually like under the age of 21, so that's going to be very interesting and fun to kind of get along with. Also, they asked for hometown. My hometown is Virginia. I'm from Northern Virginia, so I have to specify that because when I say Virginia, when I was down at Disney World this October, well actually, yeah, this October, I kid you not, everyone was like, oh, like West Virginia. I was like, very different if you lived in the north. So I have to specify about that. So they asked where my school is. I do NOVA, that is my school, and that stands for Northern Virginia Community College. Don't ask me why it's called NOVA, just is. My major is business administration, and I really want to minor in marketing, so we'll see how that goes. Are you allergic to anything? Yes, I am. I am allergic to raspberries. I found this out about, I want to say over 2 years ago, when I was working at the bank. Shout out to Byron, who did not freak out when I started like turning red and was just like, no, you're fine, you're good, you're fine. Thank you for lying and saying that I was completely fine. Seriously, thank you. Do I have any siblings? Sadly, yes, I do have a younger brother, and no, he is not a Disney fan. He will go to Disney World with me, however, he is not a Disney fan. So next category that we have is DCP details. So my dates that I will be there, I will be starting September 3rd, and as of right now, my last date there would be January 23rd. However, I'm really hoping for an extension, and then after the extension, like I said, I'm really hoping for a full-time or part-time, but that is my date right now. It could change a little bit later. We'll see what's going on with that. Am I flying or driving? Me and my husband are driving. This will be absolutely fun, trying to pack up this whole house with us. So it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. That's all I can really say. I was gonna say it's gonna be really fun, but just the idea of packing and driving about 13 hours, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. So it said, where are you applying? I actually applied for Disney World. I did not apply for Disneyland just because I know it's a little bit more competitive, and I knew I had a better chance at Disney World. So I'll be working there, and it also asked for my role, which was quick service, and a short abbreviation is QSFB, which I've been posting everywhere, and I absolutely love our amazing group chat, by the way, so I love our names on there. I can't quite say it on my channel because I will get demonetized, but I do love that. Next category was lifestyle. Do I party? No, not really, not anymore. I'm married, so I kind of need to stay, you know, conscience. But I do like to go to parties if it's okay. I probably will be the first one leaving though, just because I am an old soul now. Just because I like sleeping in and I like going to bed early. So that answers that question. Do I smoke? I do not smoke at all. The next question was, do I drink? Yes, I'm like 80% wine. I love wine so much. I do drink, and I can't wait to actually drink around the world. However, I'm going to be very careful with that just because I know what happens in Florida heat and a whole bunch of alcohol with me. It's not pretty. The next question that I'd ask was, do I snore? No, I do not. Ignore anything that my husband has ever said that I do snore or that I kick him, because that is not true at all. I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm a perfect little angel that does not snore. What does your bedroom normally look like? I mean, it looks like my life. You know, a mess. I wish I wasn't true, but it is. The next question is, what do you like to do? Honestly, I love going to theme parks. That is something that me and my husband love to do a lot. Other than that, I really like to edit. I like to sit down in front of the camera and talk to you guys. That's basically all I like to do. Oh, I love to watch makeup videos, and by makeup videos, I mean like watching, not tutorials, but just like different makeup gurus. And then I love watching makeup drama channels. I don't know why, but I always find it so fascinating. Don't know why. So the next category is personality. And the first question is 3 words that would describe you. Honestly, it would probably be outgoing, clumsy, and possibly bubbly. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at the idea of clumsy because the first image that comes in my head was like my senior year, and when I literally wiped out on the stairs. And I'm constantly always hitting something, and yeah, so this is gonna be so much fun. Favorite music. Okay, so I tend to go from like listening to like Broadway show tunes like Hamilton, Heathers, and Dear Evan Hansen, and then I'm listening to that, and then it tends to go to like Cardi B and like Drake and Nicki Minaj, all in the same playlist. So that's where my music ranges go, and then throw in a little bit of like Queens and like from the 80s, the 90s, and like Britney Spears. So yeah. The next question was like, what's my favorite TV show? Honestly, I love Nailed It. I loved Pretty Little Liars. I haven't watched the new series with Allison and Mona. It looks good. I just haven't had time to check it out, so we'll see how that goes. I love Steven Universe, like love it so much. Steven is absolutely adorable and funny, and like they deal with so much like issues in a sense. And I love like how advanced it is, and like just the storylines are amazing. I also loved the new DuckTales, and I love the old DuckTales, but the new DuckTales are so cute and funny, and they actually have like an actual plot going on through all of it, so I just love it. The next one was, what's my favorite movies? Honestly, so I'm gonna do this because there's another part with this just Disney's, and if I literally start listing my favorite like movies ever, we're gonna be here for a long time. So I started to do this that isn't Disney, and Lucasfilms and Marvel films will be included just because they were bought out by Disney. So that's the way that I decided to do that. So my favorite movies are definitely the Star Wars saga. I love the Marvel movies. There are a couple of them that aren't my favorite, but if they're on TV, I will definitely watch them, so that's why I put them on there. I love the Harry Potter series. I can't wait to ride Hagrid's. I'm not waiting that 10-hour line though. Like, that was insane. If you waited 10 hours, kudos to you, but I would not in the world be able to wait 10 hours. Side note. Also, I love Anastasia. I love Trolls. I feel so sorry for my husband when that movie came out because that's all we would watch. Like, I kid you not, he was so tired of like Trolls. At one point, he was just like, not the sparkly glitter guy, really? Really? So yeah, I also love Sing, and I love Clue. Like, I could literally watch Clue all day. I love it. So the Disney category is said favorite characters. So I actually narrowed it down to my top 5. Now this is in no shape or form in the order, just because they're constantly changing on different, honestly, it changes on my different moods. It changes on if I just recently watched the movies again, or it changes if I started listening to a song and I'm like, I love this so much. So this is what I was feeling right now. Honestly, my favorite characters are Jack Skellington, Belle, Alice, Pooh, oh, I was gonna say Boo, Pooh, and Mickey Mouse. And then my favorite movies, once again, I limited down to 5, and like I said before, it definitely tends to change, but this is what I'm feeling right now. I love Little Mermaid, I love Coco, I love The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I love a goofy movie, and my favorite is definitely Beauty and the Beast. That will always have a big place in my heart, especially because that's what my wedding was. It was actually Beauty and the Beast theme, and that's when my husband actually proposed to me, so that movie will always be in my top 5. So on to one of the hardest things I had to do ever was pick my top 5 favorite Disney Channel shows. Do you not understand how many Disney Channel shows are so good? But it was so hard to choose, and like I said, these were the top 5 and this is what I'm feeling right now. It's probably gonna change later. So I have Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven, Kim Possible, Jonas, and Girl Meets World. Like, I'm sorry, I had to put Jonas. Like, the Jonas Brothers are back together after 10 years. Like, I'm super freaking excited about that. I'm a little sad too because they perform here in DC a day before I move. So I was like, great. Like, it's either I'm gonna be absolutely tired or I drive 13 hours conscious. Yeah. The next one was my favorite park. I honestly love Magic Kingdom so much, but I just love it because I feel like it's very magical, and I know that it's very cliche, but it's just what it is. And so the next question was favorite ride, so I decided to make sure that I did the rides in that park, just because I do have other favorite rides in other parks, but since we're talking about Magic Kingdom, I thought that'd be fair. I actually love Pirates of the Caribbean and the Haunted Mansion. I know it's very weird just because that isn't very magical, it's very dark, but that's the reason why I love it, just because like I love the theming, like, and the cast members in line are absolutely amazing and always staying to characters. Like, it's just one of my favorites. Like, I absolutely love it. So on to the next category, which is 5 fun facts about yourself. Honestly, this was a little bit hard just because I was like, I don't really know what's so fun about me. So I just started naming some things that I thought were pretty cool that a lot of people don't know. So one of them was that I was actually on a Nickelodeon commercial, and this was for the Worldwide Day of Play. Me and my best friend, Yesay, decided that we were gonna go together. We actually ended up running into the guys that play Andre and Beck, like full on smack. And the guys were just looking at us, and I'm like, and then as soon as I look up and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I start freaking out, and she's just like freaking out next to me too. And yeah, so that was captured on video somewhere, like someone has it, and we were in the front, so when they were panning out the camera, they would constantly see us, so anywhere on the commercials, you would always see us all the time. So we were in that commercial like probably 3 or 4 times for Worldwide Day of Play. Another fun fact about me is that I've only been to Disney World about 4 times. My first time was like when I was 10, when I went with my parents, and the other time wasn't until I was actually over 18. So I went twice with my brother and then once with my husband. This one I always thought was pretty cool just because a lot of people really don't know about this, but I've actually been on the set of Wonder Woman 2. They were actually filming literally right in front of where I used to work. However, we didn't know at the time. There was just a rumor of what was going on. And so when they finally did confirm it, I was like, I knew it! I saw Gal Gadot's trailer like from my car. Like, I would park and like Gal Gadot's trailer would be like right there. And like we would see them a couple of times, and it was pretty cool. I have like so much stories on that I do not want to share just yet because I do not want to be blacklisted, unlike somebody that I know that accidentally spoiled something. You know who you are, and you're probably watching this. I warned you. So another fun fact is I actually got Josh Hutcherson to tweet me, and if you guys don't know who he is, he played Peeta in the Hunger Games, and I will insert a photo right here of what he looks like. This was during the time of when I was a huge fangirl, and he was only answering I think like 3 or 4 people at a time. So it was really cool, really random. I literally about had a heart attack and died that day, and everyone at school knew about it. So I just thought it was fun to mention. So the last fun fact about myself is that I actually made my first TV debut when I was 2 years old. A lot of people don't know that, even my best friend doesn't know that. My mom actually sent a picture when I was 2 years old to a famous Spanish TV show in the mornings that was called Despierta America, and they do the segment where they constantly look at a picture and say congratulations, happy birthday, stuff like that. My picture actually made it on there, which was really cool, and I say this is my first TV debut because I have actually been on TV countless of times. I've actually been on WWE's TV for a commercial. I've been on Nickelodeon, like I said. I have also been on Telemundo. I've been on Univision. So I literally have had a lot of TV screening time, so I just thought that was really funny that that's where it starts out when I was 2 years old. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys get to learn a little bit more about me. I cannot wait for the next couple videos that are coming out, and I will be doing basically like countdown videos to when I start my Disney college program. And thank you guys once again for watching. I really hope that you guys liked this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye.